Hi, this is Little Dwarf playing games while rambling incoherently into a microphone. Why? Well, just because I can, and I continue with Harvester blind. What? What? What are you talking about? It was a different set of rooms last time. Am I going insane? Is that what's happening here? There was a different set of rooms. Okay, this is a different room again? I might actually be going insane.
You can't come in right now. I just mopped the floor. You think just because I'm a janitor I got no pride? That's all I got to do all day is clean up after you rich bastards? Take a hike before you get hurt.
Okay, I have no idea what's happening, actually.
All right, buddy. You asked for it.
Okay, he killed me with like a nail gun. But I still don't understand what's happening with the topography of the place. This used to be a different... In the previous save, it was literally a different room. With like a guy inside that I have not talked to. So, I am thoroughly confused. Yeah, this was the guy. A musty throw rag nailed to the wall. Photographs of vaguely familiar strangers. Decorative swords adorn the wall. A decorative shield. A membership director.
Let me see. Oh yes, the new initiate. I'm the lodge membership director. What can I do for you?
I'm looking for a girl named Stephanie.
The lodge is a traditional place, young man, and by tradition, when a young man is courting a young woman, he wins for her a Cupid doll at the fair. There is no fair within the lodge. However, I have seen a thing which resembles a Cupid somewhere on this floor. Seek it out, slay it, and return here with a prize if you would seek your lady.
What? What even is a Cupid?
Let me see. Oh yes, the new initiate. I'm the lodge membership director. What can I do for you?
Can you help me out a little?
Shortly you will run into a fellow named Mr. Kane. He has the strength of the truly insane. You will need help to get past him. They say that music hath charms to soothe the savage breast. Music alone won't do the trick, but an appreciation of music may net you something that will.
Well, I already killed him, so the advice is a bit wasted now. However, let me test the key. This is the wrong key.
Damn it!
Okay, so let me look for the other door. Yeah, there's a janitor over here. The question is, can I take him down? It is somewhat dubious, I think, because he has a ranged weapon, and I don't, because I only have one piece of ammunition.
Excuse me.
Yeah, he's going to waste me. So, I doubt one shell from the shotgun is going to be enough.
Excuse me. You... All right, bud.
Yeah. So what do I do then? How do I progress if I can't get in here on account of the janitor being angry at me? This is Chessmaster. I don't think there's anything else in here that I could take. First place trophy in the first annual Prioria member Chessorama and Bake Off. St. Mark's Children Hospital Burn Ward, chock full of chess festival. I guess it's over here. Like, the column has to have something to do with something, because an ornate vine encased pillar. I also have a key, which, you know, a hooked flail. Okay, so that's a weapon, but that doesn't exactly help me. Like, I need to find what the key opens. Can I get over it with my current level of health? I'm not sure, to be honest. So that's the only direction I can even think about going. What's my previous save? Okay, it's already pretty bad. I guess I would have to save more ammunition for the shotgun. So use a different weapon. Okay, so I'm back here with more ammo this time. Because it seems to me this is the only way to actually progress, the only place to go.
Excuse.
Grabbing the nail gun, you add it to your inventory, hoping it will come in handy. Okay, let me save the rest of the ammunition. I'm pretty hurt. Melodramas involving brutal murder of men by ungrateful suffragettes are popular with the lodge membership. Probably because they seem pretty misogynist. They seem to hold a very low opinion of women. Okay, would the key be for this?
Well, that didn't work.
Yes, it is.
Alright.
Grabbing the chainsaw, you add it to your inventory, hoping it will come in handy. You also find a Cupid doll and something that looks like a key. Okay, I have no idea what a Cupid doll is. Exactly, but happy birthday. Let's play Impale that poor dumb hapless animal with lawn darts. This tank of happy gas is plumb empty. The brown stains on the outside of this jack-in-the-box suggest that you don't want what's packed inside to come spraying out. Perhaps a clue to why this birthday wasn't happy. Bet it goes more than a pop. The projector is broken, so you're unable to screen the film, which happens to be light holiday children's classic Monkey Boy Goes Apeshit with a Chainsaw. Don't say that this cake is half eaten, say that this cake is spattered with brain matter. Either way, don't eat it. Okay, I'm pretty beat up, which is a problem, but I do have some ammunition left for the shotgun, so maybe I'll get through it. I'll save on the test save slot for now, in case I need to repeat this segment due to low health, which is entirely a possibility. Let's check if the QP key would open the door. Right here. Yes, it would. Rows upon rows of chairs. And the stage. A flag on a pole. Okay. I've grabbed 2 flags for whatever purpose, and there's a hole in that curtain. It leads me backstage. A rusting barrel full of grease paint, a hammer which craftsmen use to work their magic, a Range Rider lunchbox filled with feedback accessory. You grab a sandwich out of the lunchbox. Okay, I am going to eat it right away for health, because I'm pretty beat up, so I do think I need it actually. A wooden plank. Okay. Lovely lavender wallpaper donated by the fireman Sparky. Non-functional prop kitchen. A spiral staircase leading nowhere. Does this go back? Nope. Essential theatrical equipment programs. Costumes. Mushrooms. Standard Tape C fire extinguisher. Complimentary coffin nails. What? I don't understand that. Have another, dear. Tastes great. Yeah, but what do I do about all of this? I have no idea whatsoever. Fire extinguisher. Is there anything here? Oh, lighter fluid. Can full of lighter fluid. Okay, so I could set something on fire if I really wanted. There's also a windmill. After being abducted by aliens and subjected to unspeakable degradations, this windmill is now only suitable for a life in the theater. A prop street lamp circa 1890, evocative of a time when America was free of comic concepts like women's rights. A chair which has been rigged to break into pieces during a hilarious third-act rape scene of the Lodge's rap musical hit Mr. Smith's Trip to Turkey. 2 masks hanging on the wall. Okay. Okay, so this is some kind of a puzzle then, but I have absolutely no clue about what to do with those. Something has happened. Okay, it has happened by complete accident, but I'll take that. I'll take that as of now. Blood red water swirls behind the glass. And these look like Stephanie's clothes. Okay, that's a boiler room. The cutter valve is rusted. It won't budge. Power meter fuse box. Battery is dead. Good usable pipe. A pipe wrench. It is a control valve in the on position. Okay. What did that give me? Oh, broken pipe. The pipe has a rusted hole in it. Okay, so... maybe I need to replace them?
Okay. Well, that didn't work.
Or use a wrench on it. Pipe with a hole removed. Okay, so now...
Well, that didn't work.
I guess I'm supposed to... This pipe is too short.
Okay.
So I'm supposed to combine this with something.
Well, that didn't work. Damn it.
Is it the wrong direction?
Damn it. Damn it.
Why doesn't it work? I don't know what else could I do with it at this point. Okay, I did that before. The bypass pipe fits right into place. Control valve is in the off position. Okay, it opened the boiler, which has a key inside. And that's it. So the key should probably open this. I'll save the last 2 bullets, I think, although the 2 might be a little... might be too little, but... You know, let's do my best, because if it's melee enemies, I think I should be able to take them most of the time. Okay, this guy had a blowtorch. The turbines scream in a high-pitched whine. Whoa, that's the hot molten lava melted this section of the floor. So, what do I have? I guess I have a plank. Would that help? Kind of. I question the logistics of that, but sure. However, I seem to be missing 1 plank. Where would I find it? It's not. You say, yes, I'm missing a plank. So, I have to reload. Is it look for it earlier? It's not here. And that's another one. I will reload. To see. If we need 2 planks together.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, yes, there is another plank over here. Okay, so that means it's entirely possible to lock yourself out if you don't collect enough items, which is certainly a bit of a scummy mechanic, but not unheard of in those older games.
Okay. Okay.
A limestone stalagmite. Is the... Okay, the ceiling is descending on me. Maybe I can prop up the... Would that... I don't think that would hold up the ceiling. I think the game has lost its marbles. Like, I've crossed a... I've crossed a lake of lava on wooden planks, And now I've stopped a stone ceiling from falling by propping it up on 2 flagpoles? Like, I don't think I buy that. A rope to travel to level 3? Yeah, sure. Why not? Again, you hear a familiar scream. Quickly, you climb up to investigate. A pack of nails for the nail gun might be useful. This door is locked from the other side.
This is the Temple of the Mystery of Abstinence. Do not eat of the food or you will be punished. All within are hereby bound to a vow of abstinence.
So why is this guy eating then?
This is the Temple of the Mystery of Abstinence. Do not eat of the food or you will be punished. All within are hereby bound to a vow of abstinence.
Okay, but so why the... So is the guy eating because he's supposed to
You obey
tempt
well,
me?
initiate. Better than your brethren. They have eaten and grown stronger for it. As promised, I will not punish you for your obedience, but they will.
Okay. This door is locked.
You obey well, initiate.
And some mothers complain that their children don't come to see them.
Mommy, you're so good. You're so good.
Shocked? This is the mystery of motherly love. Everyone says motherhood is fulfilling, when in reality, it's draining.
Well, I kind of see what you mean. In fact, that is a pretty common realization of people who have kids. That they have imagined it to be some beautiful state of bliss, but in fact, many people are not fulfilled by parenthood, and they feel like it takes away from their life, because obviously raising a kid, it requires a lot of time and care and effort, so it leaves little for your like personal hobbies or something. So I kind of see what you mean.
You don't know the half of it. From the start, children are parasites. That's what you've got to understand. Sucking the life out of you. Your very life's blood pumping from your belly through obscene pink tubes into their thieving hearts. And even after birth, they keep leeching the life from you.
Mommy, you're so good. You're so good.
Of course, my children are better at it than most. Is that the bliss of motherhood? That's the mystery. Just what the world needs. More greedy little mouths to feed. Children suck the life out of society. They have to be protected, nurtured. Everything has to be childproof and rendered childish. Sadly, they'll suck the life out of you too. You too.
Welcome to the Temple of the Mystery of Religion. The mystery is thus. Those who preach love and mercy in God's name are often those who call for the death of heathens. Do you believe in God, my son?
No, I don't.
Heretic! You have not seen the light, my son. But we shall open your eyes, even if we must shut them first.
This door is locked from the other side. The rotting remains of 2 children, a nicely framed Medal of Honor, a gas can. You fill up your chainsaw with gas. This poor woman has been viciously disemboweled. Okay, let me save actually.
What do you want here?
I'm just passing through.
You think it's that simple, huh? Just passing through? Well, my family was just sitting around. And look where it got them.
What is this?
The temple of the mystery of morality. My country paid me to kill. And then when I came home, I was out of a job. They expected me to stop? Cold turkey? Is that what they wanted? A paycheck today, jail cell tomorrow? Am I a criminal or an entrepreneur? Hey, let's find out.
Okay. I do. Let's try the nail gun. It is a ranged weapon.
What of it? My country paid me to kill.
You find nothing usable on the body. Bloody corpse. Nice lamp. The couch is stained with blood, sweat and urine. Range Riders Cowboy Roundups reruns.
Welcome to the Temple of the Mystery of Flesh, Steve. Have a bite?
Mr. Pottsdam?
The mystery is this. Sometimes you have to lose some meat to get some meat. They wouldn't let me in until I demonstrated my worthiness. My invitation came after I buried Karen alive. That showed initiative.
And her spinal cord was your ticket in, right?
Yes, but to be initiated into the mysteries of the harvest, I had to do one last thing. I let them into the house and into Stephanie's bedroom.
Was that her on the bed or is she alive?
Sorry, that's not my department. Now I'm a butcher. You should have gotten your dad to hire me on. That way, you could have been the boss, instead of the prime cut.
Okay. It's more resilient than I anticipated. Freshly slaughtered cattle.
Hello, handsome. Looking for a good time at a reasonable price?
Not quite. But this is a very rude refusal. I'm not very much up for it, especially not in this moment, but this is a very rude way to refuse. I'd love to get it on with the ladies, I guess.
All right, that'll be $200.
You call that a reasonable price? I'm not actually sure what the price of prostitution is or was in 1952, but to be honest, in 1952, $200 would be a lot more than today. You call that a reasonable price?
You're saying my girls aren't worth a lousy $200? You men are all the same. Such is the mystery of lust. So often the instruments of lust, as all instruments of higher pleasure, are condemned as frequently as they are sought after. I'd go on about the hypocrisy of a hedophobic society, but I think I'd rather just kill me a man.
Welcome to the Temple of Beauty. And am I not beautiful, oh man? Look at my hair, black as a moonless night. Look into my eyes, deep pools of desire. Look at my complexion, pale white and glistening.
You are pretty beautiful, I would say, although the face that she's making does not make her look attractive. Because again, even if I wouldn't think she's beautiful, and I think she's pretty nice looking, this is a very rude way of saying that I don't find her attractive. So sure, let's humor her. You're beautiful.
And what else?
Your lips are like cherries.
And what else?
Your hair is like silk.
And what else?
You're a little vain, huh?
You insult my beauty?
Unlocked from the other side.
Welcome, initiate, to the Temple of the Mystery of Pain. The mystery is thus. The simple manipulation of nerves may break one man and yet leave another unmoved. The physiology is the same. All nerves sing alike, yet the results differ. The question can only be answered by paradox. Although the body functions according to the tenets of science, the invocation of pain is an art. My implements are simple things, like a painter's brushes, from which beautiful complexities spring, different stories brought forth from different canvases, with the different application of a stroke. I invite you now to torture this man on the table, to explore this blessed mystery yourself. Otherwise, I'll have to teach you the lesson myself.
Well, obviously I'm not going to torture that man, even though at this point I've crossed so many moral horizons, slaughtered a whole bunch of people, including children, by the way. A syringe marked vaccine. Let me save first.
Welcome to the Temple of the Mystery of Charity.
What mystery is there in charity, for God's sake?
The mystery is thus. Any act of charity is an act of selfishness. For in any charitable exchange, one must take from another, and one is always left the poorer.
I disagree. I pretty much explicitly believe in this. The the giver is not poor because he gives of his own volition, and he receives from it, a feeling of committing a nice deed, or like a sense of fulfillment, which is a reward in itself. Although, interestingly enough, some people, including my best friend, cite that feeling as the proof that there is no such thing as altruism, because if you do something nice, you always receive, at the very least, this nice feeling inside, which, as I said, is a reward in its own right. So it's like some people claim even action without monetary or physical reward is still not selfless. I tend to disagree. I think it's semantics. At the point where nobody else rewards you for what you're doing, the feeling that you get inside yourself, I don't think that should rob you of a title of a selfless action. It is not selfless if you do it for the adulation and the praise of others. But if the only reward, literally only reward, is the feeling you get from yourself, I would still qualify that as a selfless thing. So I do agree with the second point.
A feeling? Discouraging answer, Initiate. You see, though I am needy, I do not consider myself a beggar so much as a taker. I require charity, Initiate. Give me something.
Well, I don't have anything you would want, probably.
Charity is a loathsome lie. The only gift that keeps on giving is death.
Okay, I wasn't expecting him to be so strong. In fact, that poses a bit of a problem for me.
Welcome, Woodman. The myth. You see. Chair.
This is the temple of the mystery of mercy. You're just in time for our little retirement ceremony. As part of your initiation, you'll be required to execute them. That's how old people are disposed of in the lodge. And each member is expected to do his share.
Oh, are you crazy?
In that case, you'll have to get past me. Love is the mystery of mercy. Life is a competition, and mercy a perversion of the natural order. When you extend mercy to a competitor, you give him a second chance to beat me.
Okay, wasn't expecting that. Although the better question is, how do I stop that without a ranged weapon myself? I don't quite know how to handle this, to be honest. I'll try to get it without this way. This way, I can heal some now. And that's what else. What are we for? That's much. That's the problem, actually.
What's your name, hombre? Steve's a swell name. My dog's name is Steve. Would you like my autograph, Steve? Here you go, then. I'm just Range Rider, the cowpoke's cowpoke.
Okay, that's seriously annoying, and I'm starting to have some doubts whether I can actually finish this game.
Welcome to the inner sanctum, big guy.
Principal Harold?
Within the inner sanctum, you will address me as Vice Muck Harold, second in command to the Grand Muckety Muck. He of the Fez and Buffalo Hem, the secret handshake, the funny passwords. Only fitting, given that my role has always been that of an educator, and Harvest is one big classroom.
What do you mean?
You'll have to kill me to find out what he means, big guy.
Okay, that's not great because he has a ranged weapon again, and I'm absolutely out of ammo. And also low on health. Well, I guess at the very least I healed myself.
Steve's a swell name.
Principal Harold?
With
well, I have not equipped a weapon though, so that's a problem.
This is always a great moment when the initiate passes over the threshold and becomes a brother.
Stephanie?
I believe you have something for her. Ring the bell and win a prize for the lovely lady. Or is it win the lovely lady as your prize?
Enough games.
Agreed. Each time you climbed the rope, you caused her pain, but you always hurt the ones you love. Is that all you require?
I want an explanation.
Of course you do. There are no such things as monsters. And yet, you've killed monsters. Everything in Harvest is just slightly askew. This is because, as advanced as our technology is, we cannot make the sim any better than this. The subject's subconscious always warps it in unpredictable ways.
Sam?
This is nothing more than a virtual reality designed by the Harvesters to test potential members. Having successfully completed the program, you have earned the right to become a Harvester.
What the hell is a harvester?
The hand that grips the knife that stabs. The ones who move amid the crop and harvest the fruit.
You're You're talking about people. Killing people.
Again and again and again, I believe the technical term is serial killer. The harvesters seek to perpetuate terror and discord for our own purposes. We do this through the random utility of murder, and we persevere through our recruitment of initiates like yourself.
You want me to become a serial killer?
This entire reality has been engineered to break down your resistance, to desensitize you to violence. Now you may become a harvester and re-enter the real world, or stay in peace with young Stephanie and spend the rest of your life in the construct known as Harvest.
What is the real world at this point?
Right now, you are suspended in a sensory deprivation tank, wired to a VR tech. If you don't join us, we will terminate your life support, and you will be dead within minutes. Those last minutes, however, will seem like a lifetime lived in Harvest. You will marry Stephanie and die peacefully of old age.
You're presuming a lot.
Aside from you, she is the only real person in Harvest, suspended in a tank, jacked in just as you are. I assume you'll want to spend time together.
If I stay.
Of course, having completed your ordeal, you may leave with her as you intended and enjoy your victory. If, on the other hand, you wish to join us, the cost of exiting the lodge is the same as the cost of entering the lodge: a skull and spinal cord. Hers.
No. You couldn't kill me. These harvesters, they put people through this torture to give them a taste for killing. The way to beat them is to deny them, to live out your life here with me. You're thinking about killing me, aren't you? Didn't you hear what he said? I do exist. If you kill me here, I'll die for real. And I'll feel all the pain, all the terror, because I'm real.
Well, after all, what's a murder without pain and terror? We will feed the pain impulses directly into her brain and then pull the plug. You will be a murderer, this time for real. So what will it be? Life in Harvest, or life as a harvester? Choose now.
Okay, so this seems like a no-brainer to me, because, like, what incentive even is there to become a crazy serial killer in the real world? That's such a deranged goal, whereas if I don't do it, they don't get a new serial killer, which is a plus. Stephanie, well, I guess we both die, but at least I don't kill her, they kill us both, so the blame is on them. And third, we can pretend to live happily ever after in this simulation for a bit before our real bodies die. So it is a no-brainer to me? Like, what? What even is this game? I am going to marry Stephanie in Harvest, and our real selves are going to die. Although then I am going to check this ending as well, I think. But my actual choice is this, and I don't even see how this is a choice. Like, what reasonable person would choose to kill another person to become a crazy serial killer? Like, what kind of arc story is it for the protagonist?
You disappoint me. You had possibilities.
I'd rather die than become as twisted as you.
You've made your choice and succeeded in your quest. Enjoy the life you've chosen, such as it is.
What a waste. This kid could have been something.
Never look back. We got 2 more to plug in.
There's gotta be a better way to develop these serial killers.
This is scientific. You want we should go back to the old way?
What old way?
Good breeding.
Okay, before I let the credits play, I will check the other ending.
This is always a...
Okay, so let's kill Stephanie this time, just to see the other outro.
Please help me. Steve, don't do this, please. No. No, please, somebody help me. No.
Well,
Wow, that was neat.
Welcome to our order, brother.
Where are you going?
Nowhere. Nowhere at all.
What are you doing, son?
Playing harvester.
That thing? I looked at it the other day. The very thought. Breeding serial killers. It's disgusting.
It's cool.
You'll rot your mind playing games like that. Don't
Don't you know people who watch violence become violent themselves?
That's bullshit, Mom.
No, it isn't. Why do you think they started cutting the violence out of those Roadrunner cartoons?
Roadrunner cartoon. Roadrunner cartoon?
Okay, so I guess that was Harvester. And okay, I at the ending I see what the people who said this is supposed to be commentary meant, because obviously this is like a hardcore satire on that view that violent video games are going to turn you into a serial killer, because this is a game about a game that does that. It's like put into the absolute extreme, and it runs with this premise, as a plot point. But I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be like sarcastic. The developers of this game clearly didn't believe that. They are making fun of that idea by pretending to treat it as, seriously as a plot of this game. But overall, I would say that last twist doesn't justify this game. I don't think it was good. I think it was tiresome, and the grossness of it, didn't really make that good of a point. It wasn't worth the final sort of conclusion of it, the reveal of it, wasn't worth all of it and all of the efforts to get there. It is it is some kind of a statement, I do believe, by the developers, making fun of the moral guardians of the era, saying that playing violent video games is going to make you a serial killer, and they made a game where that literally happens. But I don't think it was a good game. The story overall, the characters, they weren't that interesting, and the violence and the grossness was so over the top at times that it wasn't really disturbing. It was more weird. I wasn't moved by this game. I wasn't like, oh, that's so shocking. I was more like, where, for example, when the baby was eating spiders, what am I supposed to take from that? It wasn't particularly interesting, and it's not as if the shock came from some, deep thought about the state of society, or about, societal ills, or about some existential dread. It was just gross imagery, which sets the bar pretty low, I would say. Not to mention, the combat was actually atrocious. In that last section, I died 50 times over. Which, come on, that was kind of bullshit, I feel like. And overall, I'm not happy with this game. I would say it's below average for an adventure game. The message of it, or the supposed message of it, is not interesting enough, and is not thought-provoking enough to justify the effort that went into completing this game. So overall, I wouldn't say I'm disappointed, because I didn't necessarily expect this to be a very good game. As I said, I've read opinions, on the both ends of the spectrum, and I myself sit squarely in the it's crap camp. Like, I don't think this game is good. I don't think it's half as clever as it thinks it is, and I don't think it actually says anything profound, because it doesn't even discuss the whole playing violent games makes you violent point. It's just making fun of it by exaggerating it, but it isn't a very deep dissection of that point. It's just sort of playing with it. It's making fun of that point, but it's not like it's welcoming any kind of deeper discussion. Although there were some kind of interesting points in that last section with the various philosophical points raised by the lodge members about altruism, for example, or about what else was there? About how there was a guy who was a soldier, and he came back from the war and had trouble adjusting to his regular life, and killed his family because killing was what he was getting paid for all of those years. So there were a couple of interesting points, but those were very short tidbits on an overall long and stretched journey of grossness, and not much apart from that. I wouldn't say I'm a fan of this game, especially that last part made me really tired with the combat. But as I said, it's not as if I'm disappointed, because I did partially expect it to be crap, and it kind of is to me. So it was an interesting sort of journey of discovery. Which way is it going to land? But ultimately, I wouldn't say Harvester was very good, but it's done, so that's it. I might write an extended summary or a review when I rest a little, because it's really late and I'm kind of tired. If I do write something more, it's going to be in a pinned comment underneath this video, and if I don't, then I guess I don't, and that's it. So that's all for this one, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.